Tracy.
Could return Monday against me on Monday, and I was told, Jim.
All right, Tracy, Baltimore. Here we go. First snap of the game. Flicks it. He's got the completion. Change that attitude here at the start, Tony.
Last week, come out under center.
We weren't good in any facet. Rushed, completes. They did not get last week against the Patriots.
Wanted it. Just had that emotional aspect
To the second half for Fire. Nothing was clicking to start, and now Moss gets to see out of Jamarcus, who has had much.
Chiefs. He just treated Burrow and Chiefs from the perspective for the Chiefs. Doubling him.
He's got about 6 at 2 game. Of course, that was the season of the Super Bowl. But Chris Jones,
He's probably my front runner right now for defense all around. He doesn't normally play outside.
34, has it knocked down. Offense out here.
Best corner, best receiver.
Down the middle, he's got his man, and Patriot making a big
Someone, and you have a two-way go. You can go outside the man, is to have a
last week. Here's a first and goal. And cuts it up ahead for 2, run by inches. Andy Reid trying to get 2 really in the AFC.
It's amazing the parity
in goal. Make the handoff dome. Pass. Incomplete. Fine chase.
And this with McDuffie, and why they're one of the point, as you saw right there when the ball came
from 4 yards out. And a timeout for Cincinnati. Yeah, I mentioned this is the 6 ups between these two during that city.
No, he's not afraid. He's just made the critical play, showing the ability to close when it counts.
Mahomes is 3-3. He's only 1-3 against
coverage. They know it.
Gets away. Another go field goal.
Pressure, so decent, but watch this coverage. The pass.
Well, it was into this end zone. Best against Kansas City.
Home and car. Key moment more.
A slightly different start than last week.
And Kansas City for a three-peat this season after their
What an unbelievable opportunity.
Breaking Lynn Dawson's Kansas City. Here's a 1st and 10 against Cincinnati, and they met on
the Bengals have had in a lot of ways. I think you're going to see more of that today.
And the Chiefs' only touchdown, he scored. Bolting ahead.
Exactly what we talked about. They're daring them. We're saying we're going to be one less guy closer to throw the ball.
On 1st and 10, the pass over the top, pulled down by to Isaiah.
And on this defense, they had way too.
Kansas City. Now, wiggles here, but big things on the way for Rich.
This is what you want out of a first year. He has taken that lead, and watch out.
Yards in that game on New Year's Eve. Throw it downfield and then takes off with.
And Hendrickson hits him. Out. Makes it an advent.
With a shove out penalty line. Here's a running play.
He was kind of that sensation.
Yep. As you said, undrafted at. And just like that, Kansas City.
We're going to run the football.
Game planning. The D coordinator for 2nd and 4. They like to as he spreads to the 12. The rest of the way, Kansas City
knows that. He's one of the great. This is a great deep check.
Another first down. They pick up chunk yardage.
Good football. Let's see players are doing. They're doing that. I do think.
Incomplete in the air against the Ravens.
Tries.
Here on 3rd down. The first down again with Pacheco for a measurement.
Finish right here.
Mahomes back and steal is able to. Patrick
up into the same side. It doesn't happen as much.
Speedster, the rookie Xavier Worthy again worked the middle in this.
But you're like, what are we trying to do?
Again, Cincinnati.
Trey decides just to take off and go down the line because controlled.
Mahomes got his man. Now you got another 4th down.
Willing to give up yards and don't give up any.
You like the idea of just going ahead from a yard out?
I'm comfortable with this.
Butker boots it through. So both teams in the first.
The big thing was just I punched him in the mouth.
You got
penalty, still 1st down.
All this performance last week.
Talking to him this week, that sense of
team is middle and is broken up.
Steelers, Broncos, and the Steelers
week by Boswell and his brilliant performance. Now chugging along is Moss.
Sneaky cool play right there by new offense with Dan right there yesterday. He's been the quarter a little bit of time.
And it actually is. Running out of the pocket. and brought down.
Both sides, pause right there. For Burrow there. Great job.
Rico had a 70 and an 8 Super Bowl winning receiver. Nicole. Burrow and the Bengals come up alive again. Cincinnati trying to take advantage of a tackle for the first down. And coming up at half, Sly Stallone. It's now streams in rookie reinforcement out of Washington State. First and 10. He's explosive. They go backs here, trying to find the replacement.
Reed right now is, Justin Reed.
It's a 2nd and 3. Burrow found.
This is what I want to see out of them because they can.
The first down inside the 10. Deep defense. First and goal.
When you have such a good team all these years for Joe Brady, they lost Boyd. It has to be a little.
Trying to find a new look here. They pass in traffic, caught. GT right there. They think he's pretty.
People flowing with him, and that opens
7 red zone snaps between the two.
motion.
Second and Jones coming after him. Lobs it up.
To play action up there and just throws it away.
In at receiver for Cincinnati. They
Chase got to go somewhere else.
Pass. It is Crush has the touchdown.
Practice over and over again. He
took a long time for them to the side of the field.
I think he's in, Jim.
Christian did a touch
right there.
Here's to McPherson with the extra point. 3 as the Bengals take advantage of it. Does a little toe dance. I'll be saying a lot in years to come. Provided by Nation. With likely just fair. And we'll have the touchback. Fake to Worthy. And
Of the combine, his speed is shown, and they do a great job. I beg to differ a little bit.
yeah. Oh, okay. Here. And he takes a pile with him.
It's almost a patience. Don't give up the big play. See if the interception came, because the
Big number in your life. For 2-1. Bouncing around.
what it was. And I was like, oh, that is my birthday.
I like that comment. See how he's going to react.
It's like that's happened before in this rivalry. In a hurry, it's not just straight up. And that was a sneaky run play. Another one for a few yards.
But on the other side, he was trying to get the yardage and dives. First down.
Patches on what he does.
He needed every inch. Down the field he goes.
You think of him more as the inside Cam Taylor-Britt to bite on that inside.
3. And what did Patrick said? It could be like that. 4 yards. The game is tied. Showcasing the sights and sounds of Jet. Now the Chiefs certainly with the touchback at this end as well.
Coming up on the Chiefs schedule because
Week being a vertical. We'll begin this series with feeding the tight ends in this game.
Cincinnati. Some of these little mini formation, we bring people condensed. You could call that right there.
Down Moss. Chiefs are Mount Plus all season long, mid-second quarter. And Burrow's looking over at the sideline. They get all fired up, watching the frustration.
You hear them. It's 1st and 10. They're at
down the field. Complete. Boy, Burrow had high praise for him, didn't he?
over there, and his future.
Better.
Same thing here.
1st and 10 as he zigs and zags
Because he has a home run in the NFL.
Chase is going to come out after handoff, fights for a yard, maybe even got 2 out. Just so out of sorts that was over 500. Field and Chase.
Pass interference.
It's man-to-man coverage. They get your hands off him. Although Chase prevents.
Yeah, the first penalty of the game, but for how long? End zone. And that was going.
A better opportunity for a touchdown. You got long to get his head back. How do you soon?
Second.
Manor zone.
To the end zone, and it's incomplete up.
Oh, ball hit pretty good there. I thought I didn't want to go somewhere else.
Ball and sacked.
When we watch, you can get 6 or 7.
Karlaftis able to beat short kicks on the afternoon, so but now back in front. 13.
Hamstring injury, so certainly it.
Bengal fans, just because you know how to sled ball things, but he's going to hit.
Checo, did they get last week?
Well, so many of it was like, I'm going to go maybe get a sack or so. You're going to get exposed.
In the middle they go, and not to run.
It's very close. Deflected.
Here's a second on the way through the traffic. It's And the rookie.
He's doing everything right except prep.
Total yards to ends employed.
Great adjustment from last week on the field because it makes it look like run.
So under the microscope, talking about Joe, everything. I know he's exhausted.
So it's like you want to get that thing loose. And so does Kansas. Offs in all three.
Goes pass too steep. And report is coming up with JB and the crew.
Quickly.
Incomplete. It was out of reach for Gassi.
Which I would.
10-yard penalty. Still third down.
Decline the penalty. You're saying. Hey, Gasicki. He got 9 of the 10 yards.
Kansas City.
So what do you think of the way the game's gone so far?
Has the lead. Very similar to what happened against.
This is 48 yards.
It's bigger now.
You can't get me on that one.
Big part of that. He got targeted once. It was in all the time, Jim. And they're moving the ball.
I want to tell you about what the Chiefs just recently. 10. One timeout for the Chiefs. Q. Short game.
Big second one. He's going to look for Kelsey underneath.
There's an open man. And
he's staring in the backfield. Deep out route. I mean, that.
First down. Got him. Got it away. Got it away. Hilton on the tackle.
He was in week 1. Didn't always.
The rookie left tackle out of BYU. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Was he inbounds or out of bounds?
Well, and I think if what they're looking at is.
It's a 10-second runoff.
They went from a running to stop to running to run as soon as the teams are ready in the
yard. Take the snap at 50. Got him. It's
Kingsley right here. There's the pressures he did last week.
It's the line of scrimmage. And out of left tackle.
Yeah, almost single-handedly ending.
It's been adjusted here. 24 seconds. Full record.
If there's any.
And Justin Tucker, who has 66.
66. Going this direction.
A little bit down there.
The wind is.
You've got a little bit.
The field position, if you miss that easily with a timeout.
The right. It's up in the air.
I mean, it's amazing what he just did. Look at that. Right here, if he would have been able to somehow, as a quarterback, so they would have had to hand the ball.
Yard line.
Yeah.
With time left.
So they initially had it at around the 2, the 1. So I don't think you can, Joey's asking, we got to hand off, I think. Unless you're getting the first down.
Delay of game.
All of this just trying to run out the
small little things like this that give you a little. It's uncomfortable now.
Long time will bring us to the fullback fumbles another time. He's punting once. Now here's Mahomes to Pratt, who had a strip in. Impressive by Joe Burrow.
Defense you saw likely for the rate.
Here's a 2nd and 8. 9 there, who's back. We can't.
2, and there's Kelsey sealing is to maintain.
Oh, he's got 5. Yeah, what were you about to say there about
Lou Anarumo? I'm telling them at halftime. But maintain the quarterback and allowed Mahomes to step in. Now I'll give you a second one.
Go. And he rips off a run.
Patient. It feels like you're Kelsey. Run the ball with the way they're setting their front.
On 13 totes. Takes his place. Sideline route, not there. Now you got 3rd and less than a yard.
And then, I like it.
A direct snap to Pacheco.
Bad for the Chiefs because I think they got to go for this here. It's a great job by Davis Gaither to take early in the second half.
Yeah, Ford.
Right here. To his left
to steal, and he's able.
A great short yardage back. They use him twice and just following Chanel. Yeah, Chanel comes on offense.
Yes, now plays fullback. Run, and he gets pushed out.
I'm going to throw it. There's no.
Once go up the middle, down to the 11-yard line.
And then get out. And his job, who's trying to guard Pacheco.
Able to drive ahead for 8 now.
Came down here, you'd have an extra guy in there just for this situation.
2nd and 2. He's knocked down, maybe just
that you would put him back, and because it was, you're like, I feel comfortable. Here's a pass.
Traffic!
Tackled him right. Keeping him for tackle.
Chanel wanted a touchdown. Some wanted the season, the free agency. So catches it, Morris.
There's something somewhere right now on that one. No way that guy's going to catch a touchdown.
Wanye Morris with a touchdown point for the lead.
Come up with a red zone play.
And the Chiefs have their 13 plays to come out of the locker room too many times, but it looked like he was ready for it. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a rarity to catch touchdowns.
Maybe Andy Reid called his number. 4 was Andy Reid. High number. So the quarterback, the man that and they find the rookie. And we drafted Jermaine.
Burrow holds the free safety. Well, he doesn't have the playbook down yet.
Lost it. And we discussed was a strike from 48.
That's where we talk about every play. And you have to.
So hopeful to have Higgins back. Nick pass play to the tight end, Gesicki.
You wouldn't normally say, let's throw it if they want. Where are the tight ends?
Moss, the running back. And plows ahead, got a little help.
What an outstanding job by Burrow. Evans up in the pocket, and then right here, quarterback sneak.
With Moss with a burst for 9.
Right there for the Bengals, but when they did
more today, you saw Reed go out. Big gain. Moss looked impressive on that.
Play action.
2nd and 2. And crawling for every inch. His cousins are
today. Xavier Worthy did it as well.
The second one slipped.
Take big personnel and bring it out there. You're going to bring,
which I think is a wise thing to do. Just short.
Line of scrimmage, communication issues, and that because they came out and brought the measurement out to a minute.
Well, he had one in the first half too. You just know.
One's reporting right there. He has to go tell. That means they got multiple options.
The snake for the first.
Upon one of the strongest players. The bobbled snap too.
That might have.
And you take the ball and go.
So 1st and goal.
Yeah.
Boy, that was.
Remember Mahomes stopped
the rear. Right back in the end zone, too high. It was chased, but McDuffie was on him.
Great job in coverage by McDuffie.
In goal. Top bodies up there, and he gets pushed back.
All the way out on the edge, and it's just a matter of whether you can point about finding a play once you do.
Trying to regain the lead. And flings it.
Burrow's the entire time on the inside. Right there. Cook.
Goal, but they're going to go for it.
Out here.
Went for it all. And
he's really impressed me. As good.
How about what a move. Would be the Tyler Boyd role. All of last season and right setting all the records. Regular season touchdown.
He goes to 100.
Goes flat. These results, including Sam Darnold today. Happened here. Rodgers leads it.
I don't want to say parody. Wow, right? It's like you wouldn't predict another team.
Spags really.
For these quarterbacks, they learn so fast. Great quarterbacks. Somebody like Mahomes. Now you're throwing a whole bunch of new stuff. You might have
on their first series of the down the field. Not there. The 42-yard line
by Anthony.
Back had the ball in the pocket.
Right there.
33, he's saying.
Is it illegal contact, actually?
They go to Pacheco, who gets...
Offense number 76.
Top of your screen.
They really promised.
That's right.
20. That pass. Brought them out of TC. Big part of this offense. Former teammates, Longhorn territory. 2nd and 14. About right. And going down the field and have taken it away from Mahomes for the...
Except on the defensive side. And that's incredible. And he...
So now we start. Ball dropped. The 6
leads him. Another good play call, getting a tight end open. I don't like those excuses. Instantly, he's like, go right to the quarterback.
3rd and a sack. Jamari Connor
with the pressure, possibly. There's no great view. Still hard to tell there, but Burrow getting.
Boy, that passes along. He thinks it was the prop to make it a 3-point game. It's a time ball. He's having a tough go of it. Penalty 64. What the touch? They stack him up. The Schuster could do that to the linebacker.
We're good on this side, too.
7 minutes to go. Charlie, be careful there. Isa drives him back to the set at the 16. On 25-20.
Can win, up and around.
Smart here. They gave it to him.
He's take it.
Most yards right behind the center, Ted Karras.
Ourselves a drive working, and you know that fun matchup outside. I think you're about to.
1st and 10. And that's going to be about together for the new season of Survive Pitcher. The new 6. They both go for touchdowns.
Somebody use Jamal.
6. And it
was a Spags special reason you didn't see it.
BYU 6'4", and the Bengals pick them up. Fields it at the 15 to the outside, and he's down near the 25. Here's the handoff.
It's a really smart call, especially when you get for a run.
Wide open. Rice leading up to Harrison Butkhurst in 10. Go ahead.
I'm being as aggressive as I'm back out there with time.
To the top he goes, and it's not there.
Leaving some man.
Getting examined. Now, not converted.
One's up here, man. This is a Kelsey time.
P. Ryan struggles to pick up 3.
You get up and you go, and this is timeout Cincinnati. See these manner zone. Get him going up.
Flag is down on the offense.
Penalty against the great.
Oh my goodness, Morris. You saw the hands.
Is there any situation?
Cincinnati. They're 3rd and final.
And they do have 3 timeouts. He has often
because
3 rushing. Now he's going laterally. He's going to throw it up, and there's no flag. Oh.
It's
yep.
First down.
Team attempting to, but that's early.
Burrow knows they did enough, but Anthony's a huge place.
Just flicking it away. Just a few minutes.
After him. Get it out quick.
Thrown down at the
Feels that clock's running.
Jim Nance, Tony Romo. You know, Kansas City, it's interesting. They
go down and moving on.
doesn't look like they're going to throw. They're going to run it. 1. All going to come. Championship game with a 45-yard field, depending on this kick. Butker's kick for the win. He buries it.